Hello, good morning. An active 24 to 48 hours ahead weather-wise, so it really is the calm before all that begins. As we can see on the satellite picture this morning, cloud, but beginning to break up now. Some sunshine getting out across the northwest today and generally dry conditions, winds falling very light. There's a chilly feel in the air, 5 or 6 Celsius at best. Into this evening, temperatures will drop away sharply, a widespread frost to come with a few pockets of mist and fog here and there before dawn, a dry night as well with very light winds for our part of the world. Now quite quickly during tomorrow morning we'll see things clouding up, a cold and frosty start to the day with a mixture of rain, sleet and snow sweeping its way up from the Midlands across our part of the world. So we'll see some snow even at lower levels, but chiefly in the Pennines, the Peak District, the Cumbrian Fells during tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening. So we have a yellow warning in place from the Met Office, and for that Pennine spine, an amber warning for snow for the later stages of tomorrow afternoon. Difficult driving conditions. There'll be plenty of nasty weather out there as that rain, sleet and snow moves northwards and gradually reverts back to rain. A really cold feel to the day, 2 or 3 degrees at best tomorrow. Bye-bye. And after a quiet day today, winter makes a return tomorrow. Weather warnings in place and some significant snowfall on the way for some of us. I'll have all the details in the forecast later. Thank you. Good evening. Yes, plenty of unsettled weather to come tomorrow. After a frosty, dry night tonight, a mixture of rain, sleet and snow works its way up across the northwest from quite early on tomorrow morning, and it is going to mean snow in places during the day and some accumulations for some of us as that low pressure, a frontal system and mild air moves up across the country and meets cold air. For the northwest of England, there is likely to be significant disruption with snowfall both at higher and lower levels, gradually that rain taking control as the mild air dominates by the end of the day. But back to tonight, it's dry, clear. There's a few mist and fog patches, perhaps a touch of frost in towns and cities, and below -1, -2 in rural spots tonight. Very light winds, and as you can see, pushing up from Wales and the Midlands by the end of the night, that snow beginning to move in. The sun will be up tomorrow at 7:45 and sets at 5:06. Quite quickly tomorrow things turn unsettled and wintry with some difficult snowy conditions for parts of Cheshire. Later on in the afternoon, Peak District, Pennine areas, Lakeland Fells will have a good deal of snowfall to contend with. Elsewhere at lower levels it's a mixture of rain, sleet and snow, but no doubt driving conditions will be difficult for all of us with a widespread yellow warning in place from the Met Office, and as you can see here, an amber warning on those trans-Pennine routes during tomorrow afternoon. Don't travel unless you absolutely have to. By the end of the day, certainly reverting back to rain for all of us, and the outlook a little milder as we end the week. Take care over the next 24 hours. Good morning. A cold start with a mixture of rain, sleet and snow moving its way up from the Midlands and North Wales into our part of the world over the next few hours. Sleet, snow, accumulations up on higher ground this afternoon, particularly the Peak District and the Pennines. Do take care and don't travel in the affected areas unless you have to. A cold day in prospect.